A new trade policy will also be great for the American farmer. I love the...
No, the hell he doesn't. During the last trade war, we saw an increase in farm bankruptcies. We lost 90% of our soybean sales the week the tariffs went on. And that was just playing FAFO in one country. Now the whole world's tariff. I dropped my phone. Soybeans are currently down 28 today. Corn was leaking lower about 5 to 7 cents, and now it's looking at like it's 2 to 1 penny across the board.
Are manufactured and sent overseas.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk about something that's really making headlines, and it's pretty serious. It's very serious. A lot of farmers in Iowa are now panicking and even regretting their vote for Trump. Do you know why? Because of the tariffs he put in place and how badly those tariffs are hurting their profits. You can imagine how they are feeling right now. So let's break it down in simple words. But before we go, let's kindly watch these videos. All credits to the creators of these videos. Thank you so much for creating them. May God bless you. So let's get into it.
Because, you know, there were many things that we knew would happen. Many things. I'm not here, so I told you so.
American workers and American taxpayers have been taken advantage of for multi-generation, for decades. And it's time for somebody to stand up and put us first and put the country first and do what's best for the country, not what's best for the politicians.
Even if you as a farmer suffer.
That's right.
I mean, some people would hear that and be quite surprised that you're prepared to put your livelihood, your family's livelihood, on the line for the sake of politics.
Well, that's my duty as for being the head of my household. I've got to do what I got to do, what's going to be better for the future, better for the kids. It's not about today, it's about the long term. The long game is where the rewards are going to be.
But don't the price of tariffs and what happens in commodity markets like soybean, doesn't that affect you in the short term and affect your ability?
These farmers, they are not lazy. They are hardworking people. They get up early. They work all day, grow food for the rest of us. And a lot of them voted for Trump. They believed he would help them. They supported him because they thought he would fight for America and fight for farmers. But now, years later, it's not looking good. Because of Trump's trade war with countries like China, those countries stopped to buy American crops like soybeans and corn. And that's a big problem because those farmers depended on those sales to survive. Now, prices for crops have gone down, and at the same time, costs are going up. Fuel, seeds, machines, what else? Repairs, everything is expensive. And now they're not making enough money to cover those costs. So they are losing money, even more money every single day. Some are going into debt, some are selling off land, and many are just scared. They are asking themselves, did you make a mistake? That's what they are asking themselves. And honestly, I don't blame them for feeling that way. This is not just about politics, it's about people and real lives. Imagine working hard for your whole life, doing everything right, and suddenly it all starts falling apart because of decisions made by people who don't see what's really going on in your field, on your land, and in your small town. And now these same farmers are speaking out. They are saying, we trusted Trump and now we are struggling. That takes courage to admit that when things didn't work. I feel bad for them, honestly. Nobody wants to feel like they have been let down. And these are the same people who helped build this country. They deserve better. They deserve leaders who understand farming, who understand small towns, and who don't just talk but actually help. This situation is a wake-up call. When we vote, when we support someone, we have to look at the big picture. Not just what they say, but what they do, and how it really affects people on the ground. The truth is, these tariffs were supposed to help America, but in some ways, they are hurting the very people they were supposed to protect. And that's something we all need to think about. So yeah, this story made me stop and think. It's sad, it's frustrating, but it's also important because it shows that we can't ignore the voices of people who are hurting. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think these tariffs were a mistake? Should the government step in and help farmers recover? Thanks for watching. Please like the video, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. I see you in the next one. Bye.